Now, my dear friends, it gives me great joy to give you the official delivery numbers of our very own Nio, which just dropped just now. And as soon as you can notice that for the month of October, Nio sold an all-time high delivery record of 40,397 cars. And this year on year was a 92% increase year on year, and it gives the total cumulative deliveries year to date to be sitting at 241,618 vehicles. This is a 41.9% year on year. Now, the total cumulative deliveries of Nio after these 40,397 vehicles they sold in October, it's now sitting at 913,182. This simply means that Nio is left with less than 90,000 to get to 1 million units delivered, which is something that is very interesting, and we know it's probably going to come, or it is definitely going to come before the end of this year, which is something that we look forward to. Now, from these deliveries, 40,397, 17,143 came from Nio main brand, whilst 17,342 came from the family-oriented Onvo, and last but not least, the second sub-brand under Nio, which is Firefly, sold 5,912 vehicles, which is something that is very, very good. Now, you will notice there that obviously Nio gave some also more information on this delivery report, like what happened in October, which is something that is very good. They said in October 2025, our smart large space flagship SUV Onvo L90 achieved a new record and sustained its strong growth, exceeding 10,000 deliveries for 3 consecutive months. With its industry-leading position in the large SUVs and extraordinary product competitiveness, the Onvo L90 is well positioned to accelerate the transition of large 3-row SUV, right? Which is something that is very, very good. So these are the figures. 40,397 is what Nio delivered, which is 92.6% increase year over year, which is something that is very, very good. Now, when you go to the comparison of Nio's total deliveries versus the other Chinese new energy vehicle car makers, Li Auto sold 31,767, which is lower than Nio's over 40,000 deliveries. When you go to Leap Models, maybe before Leap Model, we can check Xpeng. Xpeng sold 42,013 cars. Xiaomi sold over 40,000 cars. And when you go to Leap Model sold 70,289. From January to October, Leap Models is up 120% in terms of the numbers, which is very, very interesting because it's one of the new energy vehicle company that is doing so well. Even on the insurance registrations, you will see from their weekly insurance registrations, they are doing the most, right? And seeing our very own Nio, even though they have not reached this level as yet, it is something that should excite the Nio investors, because we've been looking very much forward to this, and seeing Nio finally, of course, selling these kind of figures which are over 40,000, it is obviously good, right? It was expected. So many of the investors, I did so many videos highlighting or flagging that we could see 40,000 it is confirmed, or Nio it was going to produce 40,000 for the month of October as deliveries, and we saw exactly just that, which as an investor of Nio, this gives me greater joy. I'm so excited about this, and I think you guys should definitely be also excited. I know Nio's average delivery target for quarter 4 is 50,000, of which 40,000 is still a bit lower than that, but I have no hesitation in my mind, because one thing that I'm liking about Nio is that they are continuing ramping up their production, not just for their Nio main brand, but also for the sub-brands. I mean, Firefly, if you did not know, sold an all-time high. That 5,900 or almost 6,000 was an all-time high, which is absolutely great. Onvo, the deliveries, total combined deliveries, it's an all-time high, which again, it shows you the kind of great performance that Nio is putting for all to see. So I am happy, man, about this. And when I saw this, honestly, I thought I quickly come and share with you these latest developments, this latest news of Nio's report or delivery report, which is very important to the Nio investors. It is for that reason that I decided that, of course, immediately I do a video and I give you this update. And all I ask for you is to like this video, is to subscribe, because you know, all day, every day, me, I'm giving you Nio's latest developments, latest content, because I know one thing, and that is blue sky is coming. I know one thing, and that is those that are persevering throughout the headwinds of the share price are going to be rewarded with time. Look, man, Nio is a company that it's still expected to do even greater things right now in Q4. This 40,000 is just a start. We are expecting more. In fact, in November, we are to get plus 50,000 deliveries from Nio. Then December plus 60,000, which in total should give us the guidance that Nio gave for quarter 4, and that is 150,000 cars. So it is going to be very much possible because, like I said, Nio continues increasing the production capacity for all their brands, which is something that it's so good. Share price wise, Nio might not be trading where we want it to, but this is a company that is expected to do very well, and it is going to do very well. Those that are still not believing Nio's profitability in Q4, they better take a chill pill, because Nio is cooking something big, right? It's preparing for us to go to profitability. And my dear friends, I cannot wait. I cannot wait for Nio to take us to the moon, right? With the share price, of course. Cannot wait for Nio to hit profitability and, of course, disappoint the short sellers, the naysayers, because they don't want to see this. The good thing, like I also discussed yesterday, we are starting to see a lot of the big financial institutions coming and weighing in onto Nio, because they are seeing the massive potential. They are all of them, or most of them, that are coming to give a ratings onto Nio, or their sentiment onto Nio. They are bringing or increasing their price target onto Nio based off what they are seeing. This plus 40,000 on Monday, I hope it's something positive that will make the market to at least react positively, right? Because Nio, it's one of the stocks that has been hurt a lot in terms of deliveries, and seeing that Nio is doing way better, or this is the kind of figures that they are selling on a monthly basis, it gives me greater joy. Remember, Nio, one of the confidence, or one of the strategies or things that they are doing, or that they just recently did, which gives me the confidence that we're going to get plus 50,000 deliveries this month, was, of course, you know, that they engage the Hefei government in terms of them helping, in terms of the government helping them recruit 1,000 personnel that will be working at Nio's factories to help with increasing the production capacity, which is something that is great. And that is a massive signal that should tell us that right now in November, the kind of deliveries that we are going to see are even going to be much greater than the deliveries that, of course, Nio produce right now for the month of October. But anyways, I don't want to make this video too long. I'll see you in the next one. That is all from me, my dear friends, and God bless you all.